has something that you can't teach, motor. You cannot teach that. That's inherited.
Harden got himself in rhythm against Bonga, knocks down to 3.
The game, because you don't want that to lead to something else, so they letting them know that they're calling the game close.
Harden getting to the hoop, he does that so well. A 16-4 Wizards run. Harden able to go around and over Wagner.
When your franchise guy isn't scoring the ball immediately early in the first quarter at an amazing clip.
Wow, Harden just gets the roll.
They'll try to do 2
or 11 points. Beal, step back jumper, that's good.
We talk about Ish Smith, Bradley Beal, and Rui Hachimura.
Beal off the offensive rebound, knocks down to 3. Open the game. Nice steal for Cash, the extension.
Speaking of Cash.
Yeah. Harden draws the contact against Brown. He'll go to the free throw line and try to convert the 3-point play.
I really want to win a championship.
There's assist number 11 to his buddy Harden for the dunk. And now Beal playing the safety. Able to knock it away. Beal for 3. Yes!
Oh, that was huge.
The Wizards to take the lead, go 2 for 1. That's what Beal was thinking, and that's what he does. Troy Brown will inbound. Gets it to Bryant, to Beal. Beal got it! Second straight quarter, a buzzer beater for the Wizards. Beal trying to handle that zip pass by Bryant, could not. 5-on-4 for the Rockets. Harden against Hachimura. Harden got it, and the foul.
He gave a lot of credit to Rajon Rondo. He said Rondo is like a coach out there. He made me watch film to understand how to guard guys like Harden.
You can't guard that right there off the offensive rebound.
Going right to his spot and shooting over the defenders. He's putting on a clinic.
Harden. Oh, jeez. It's a game of horse right now. Going to the bottom half of the 5th. Harden. He got the contact against Beal, and he'll go to the free throw line and try to tie it up. Bonga on Harden. Bonga doing his best to stay in front. That's just not fair. 1-point deficit. Harden to the hoop again, hanging, and puts it in. He's got 42. He's got to be careful with those 4 fouls against Harden. Harden, he's at 49. Beal into the body, step back for 3!
He was a huge pickup for them this offseason, adding Ben McLemore.
That's a 3 for Beal. He's just past Gus Johnson, and he's 6th all-time. And loose ball, Rivers. Harden to the hoop with the right, and that puts him at 51. Demora against Harden. Harden for 3. 54 for Harden. There's not much more. It's Beal against Tucker. Beal got it, and the foul! Keep the celebration going! Wizards already used their challenge. Harden is now at 59. He's 17 of 17 at the line. Remember, no timeouts remaining for the Wizards.
The highest scoring output by a rookie in a game this season. How about that, Andrew Wiggins?
A little ball screen for him. You move your feet. He's got all kinds of move down there. Just went with a jump hook, and you're there to contest.
Angelo, little floater. During the offseason. Wiggins reverses direction, and it's a great call by Andrew.
So a couple early substitutions for Steve Kerr. And then Russell's foul as he flips it in. So the little dribble handoff.
Wiggins going to work against Glenn Robinson. Oh my goodness. Man, this is just fun watching we go to work, baby.
Robinson had Pascal for a second. He missed him. And Russell 3. How about D'Angelo Russell?
Warriors are 13 of 13 at the line. Timberwolves are 6 of 10. Wiggins, baseline.
Well, Corky Jenks was...
Golden State only 8.
So they've been fouling and they've been turning it over.
Wiggins.
Man, Andrew has got a different gear right now.
On a scuffle.
Yeah. Pretty good defense by Graham. D'Angelo Russell scored anyway.
Post, you know, he spends more time out on the perimeter.
Oh!
What a pass.
Great give and go there.
That's just
Bundini Brown for Muhammad Ali.
Basically.
Good return pass and a nice finish by Russell and Spellman. All the Warrior bigs can pass the ball.
They had a 6-point lead early in this game. Other than that, they've either been trailing or just been up 1 or 2. Wiggins gets to the rack.
That's good defense, though, going to that ball screen, especially if it's that far away.
Oh, D'Lo stapled the shot blocker to the floor, floated it over him.
Floater game is on point.
And look at Spellman was flying in for that rebound.
The motor.
Russell on the break. D'Lo 3, yes sir!
Amari Spellman's motor is on 1,000.
D'Lo time, 5.5 to work with the good defender Okogie. Screen by Chris. D'Angelo 3 to end the quarter. Got it!
So I don't know, is that a successful challenge? I believe it is.
I think it is a
because they overturned the
successful
call.
challenge.
Yeah.
It's a successful challenge because it's not a shooting foul, first of all, which I didn't think it should be.
Of the 12 turnovers for the Warriors, 4 have come here in the quarter. Wiggins attacks, finishes, and the Timberwolves have it back to a 3-point deficit.
I got a feeling.
Wiggins gets free underneath. Great find by Culver.
Good execution.
5 minutes of crunch time. 4-point lead in the ball. Russell from the foul line. D'Lo's got 33.
Defender knew he was going to shoot that one, just kind of caught him off guard. He's pretty far out.
Ravion Graham, they're trying to use physical players on Russell. Russell 3, the answer's back. D'Angelo Russell on his tiptoes. He just kind of went up and then made the jump.
Russell scored the last 7 for the Warriors. Wiggins, you talked about him in clutch time, Jim. 32 for Andrew is a new season high for him. Russell.
Get up and defend. You have to get up and defend.
Got to stick with his high pick and roll. It's been working for him.
Russell 3, good again! 43 for D'Lo. D'Lo on Towns.
And you'll get it back here, too.
D'Angelo jumper, good, and a new career high. He's got 45.
Don't you have to bring back the ice in your vein?
Wiggins. Gotta go. Andrew gets into the paint. Andrew ties the game.
Wow. Again, clutch time for Andrew. Leads to Andrew Wiggins' times field goal.
Think about the late strip he had too earlier. I mean, he's really played big.
That's better than Jake Newman. Andrew
Wiggins was the #1 overall pick. His 37 points, not surprising. Russell is tied the game.
It's a stagger ball screen. Another Steve Kerr special. And get another bucket.
Russell 3. Got it! You got a 1-point game. Never hung half 100 in his life. He's got 52.
Who's trying to check you out, and you get him underneath the hoop.
7'4", 290 can do a lot. So can that body. LeBron James muscling inside for the leg. James on the attack, had the angle and able to muscle in the finish. Doncic, you bet! Lakers have extended back to the end of the second on a 12-0 run. A chance to tie or take the lead here. Bradley ties it. Doncic had to be careful playing with 3 fouls.
6'10", 7 feet as you're trying to make a layup. Good luck.
Lob to the rim, Porzingis, plus the foul. And certainly plenty of Lakers fans in the building as Doncic answers. Kind of fun, huh, partner?
Oh, my goodness.
James, no look on the money to Danny Green.
Defender's head is not facing the basketball as he hit him.
Oh, and Doncic responding. Doncic now with 16 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists. LeBron with 20, 10 assists and 5 boards. James, he got it! LeBron James is locked in. Just incredible. James, 23 points, 10 assists, 5 rebounds as Doncic makes it rain.
Is mixing pace and feel and fakes.
Size, strength, IQ, and that bucket right there.
See what I'm talking about? Earlier tonight before this game started, he thought it had a chance to be down the wire and special.
Feels that way as Kleba buries a 3 on assist number 10 from Luka.
So if it's not flowing, get to the post.
Oh, what touch! And what a finish! Gets it back. Here comes James. James running the break, the pirouette, and the finish.
Outstanding no call. And how elusive.
Doncic lobs it, and Kleba oops the alley. A career high 13 assists for Luka Doncic. James controls it. James all the way in for the slam! LeBron James has put the Lakers in front. Bradley frantically communicating the defense. Doncic lobs it and Powell finishes. Powell screen, a hesitation, the drive, kick, 3, got it! Here is Bradley. James going to the rim, kicks to the corner, Green a 3 to tie, he got it! We have overtime! A beautiful play to set up Finney-Smith for the go-ahead 3 as the Mavericks turn it over there. Here is James threading the needle to Davis for the finish. Now 6 of 15. James finishes and the foul.
So this is something you will see.
Doncic, he got it. James isolating against Doncic, a bomb, you bet!
And the two teams have missed their first 6 from the field. Count it and 1. Giannis Antetokounmpo with a chance for a 3-point play. Those long strides. These Bucks great on the road this year. 25-6. Antetokounmpo kicks it out to Eric Bledsoe. Bledsoe back inside, and Antetokounmpo with a left-handed slam.
To take the ball into the paint time and time again. They're number 1 in the NBA.
Antetokounmpo drives, blocking foul, count it, and 1. Again, going with force to the rim, and another chance for a traditional 3-point play.
But it gives you an idea of how you would game plan if you're so fortunate to meet in the final.
James just powers to the basket, banks it home, and the Lakers back within 1. He's become even if he did not shoot a high percentage this year, as they get the offensive rebound off the miss. Antetokounmpo spins, gets inside, and finishes. Wow.
That ball's got to get sprayed out.
James glides past Lopez and banks it home. James nearly walked. Howard throws it back up top to Davis. Danny Green to James. James gets in the paint and finishes. James goes inside with authority, and the Lakers have their first lead of the game.
The Lakers have been very good defensively all season long, and I like the way they start this third quarter.
Antetokounmpo with a beautiful move draws another foul. This is the way the game started. Antetokounmpo's 5 for 5 from the free throw line. It's not an area where he excels at, just 63% as James gets it to go. James, step back 3, it's good. James, again, Matthews trying to stay with him. Single coverage, James backing in. Tough fall-away shot, it's good. 21 now for LeBron James.
That's high percentage offense.
James looking for the scoring. Antetokounmpo hits a 3. James inside, banks that one in. And the Staples Center exploding right now. Middleton just 4 for 15 from the field. James finding his spot, goes inside, foul, foul and one. Rolls around and drops through. Antetokounmpo spinning against McGee. Tough fall away. That one's good. Middleton. Antetokounmpo gets it a fall and the foul. McGee got there a little late. And a chance for a three-point play. Got 10 points here in the fourth. 26 for the game. Antetokounmpo, nice turnaround jumper there. What a second half for Anthony Davis. Caruso to James. James spins and throws it down.
Look back at the bench, spread his arms wide as if to say, what do you want me to do? Irving, what a move.
Well, listen, it is very hard for a big.
Tonight he's done it 2 times previously, including almost a year ago, back on October 24th last year when he did it against Minnesota.
Irving pulls up and hits the three.
Moving the ball crisply.
Irving got all the way to the bucket, scored it, and drew the foul. Jones scoops, doesn't score, and Jared Allen with the rebound. Allen had been the starter the first couple of games, and look at the speed dribble by Irving going coast to coast.
Scoring in the paint like we thought, but scoring from the free throw line.
Oh, Morant cuts down the lane. Oh, what a feed by Valanciunas.
Beautiful feed.
Got it away from Clark. Blocked by Clark. Picked up by Solomon Hill. Morant against Harris. Where was the right hand? And there's the rookie announcing his presence with authority. And there's not been a number that's been placed on it. Turn and gun by Kyrie Irving. Simply amazing. That's why he's a 6-time All-Star.
We saw Dylan Brooks explode for a 20-point quarter in Oklahoma City during the preseason. Kyrie Irving was able to wait out Morant and then knock down the three.
Burt working underneath, trapped. Jaren with a block and then knocked away from behind by Nwaba, but the Grizzlies with possession. Morant to the cup, flips it up and in.
To force DeAndre Jordan away from the basket, but Jaren can also finish shots.
Wow. Morant going to the reverse. Team is going to get a score, and right now Brooklyn is the only team that has 2 guys like that. Morant forcing his way inside. Wants a screen and roll with Solomon Hill. Job for the lead. It's in!
It was a big reason why they even got to the mountaintop.
Irving splashes in a 3. Grizzlies had a 14-point lead earlier. That's their largest. Morant off glass. 22 for Ja. Morant on a blow-by to the cup. Scoops it in. Oh, baby, what a play. Morant picked up by Dinwiddie. 10 seconds. Ja down the lane. Off the clips and in with 7 seconds remaining. Irving against Morant. Irving blocked by Morant. We're going to overtime. Morant ties the game 122 apiece. Irving with 33, Morant with 30. They go pick and roll. Irving flips it up and
in. Efficient first quarter so far here for Quinn Snyder in Utah.
Here comes Lillard, 1 of 2. He'll put up a 3 on the fly. Moutier late, and that's right down the hatch by Damian Lillard.
This is a 1-2 screen and roll.
Difference is 6-7. Game clock, shot clock. Nice step back, put in. Mitchell with a sweet jab, and he gets the 3-point shot to fall.
He's just been on fire here.
Lillard 3. That's good after going 0 of 10. Donovic will try running into the sear little. Picked up by Whiteside.
You're going to try to get something early in transition here.
Nice stutter step. Nice stutter step by Lillard, who takes it right to the rack. Rudy Gobert has collected already 8 rebounds behind the back. Mitchell. Oh, what a shot. Donovan Mitchell. It was vacuumed in by Ingles, and they come the other way. Starters on the floor, on the wing. Oh, nice step back, Mitchell.
My goodness. At 20.
There he is. BCR is in. Davis is in. Tries to defend 2 in a row for Dame. Here's Nasir Little, who played for his good friend Roy Williams down in North Carolina. Approaching to the play here in the third. Lillard, oh, good step back through off the knee. Got it to go!
8-0 run alone here by Damian Lillard.
3 starters, Zach Collins, Rodney Hood, and we said earlier, here's a Nurkic. Nice crossover by Mitchell. Oh, yeah, did the 2-step inside. Punched it out there. Big Ed Davis got it. So they can wind down the third. Mitchell driving on Lillard. Got it! Donovan Mitchell! For the Portland Trailblazers, 4 of the 5 starters for the Jazz in double figures, including Donovan Mitchell right here.
He is owning that paint. Absolutely owning it.
Here is Mitchell, who had 13 in the third quarter, but just 2 in the fourth. Simons, the crossover by Mitchell. Big shot! Big shot by Donovan Mitchell. So much energy, though, don't you? Coming out of a trough like 23 points, and that's what the Blazers have done. They have stuck to it. McCollum got hot. 3. Good! What a shot, and a difficult one put in by Dame.
You're welcome.
Fought for. Gobert reels it in. O'Neal knocked away by Simons, or the pass got off to Mitchell. Drives on Simons for 2. And a foul. O'Neal on top. Is on Dame. Labissiere the screen. 3 on the floor.
Wow.
Knocking in another one. Donovich, Simons there, shot clock at 8, and the feed, Mitchell, 3.
Here's James against Ingram, step back 3 is good. Really improved his 3-point shoot. Looking to push tempo here, the Pelicans, number 5 in the NBA in fast break points. Favors, no, but Zion is there with the stick back slam. Screen by Williamson, looking to roll, but Green recovered. Now the lob from Lonzo Ball. What a play by Zion.
As you see, it's a little bit easier at the rim until you meet JaVale.
Rejected by McGee. James goes behind the back, and then reverse layup is good. James bodying Josh Hart. It's too powerful for him. LeBron up and under, good, and 1.
The initial matchup and the help that Frank was talking about is appropriate. And there he goes again. So initial matchup help, it hasn't mattered. This guy's bringing. You might anticipate the Lakers without Anthony Davis in the help position would give up more paint points tonight, obviously.
James going at Zion, and LeBron wins that one.
What Kyle Kuzma did was stay attached to his body.
Here's James hanging and finishing.
How often, if you think back, Dave, in the time you've been covering LeBron?
There's Zion, 5 of 6 from the floor, 10 points. Well, you touched on at the top of the telecast. While leading the NBA in assists, he's going to go down as one of the best passers of all time. Not just best passing forward. Here's Zion down court, drives, and finishes. He's 6 for 8. And Jahlil Okafor informed Zion of that, and as LeBron scores inside to give him 16 points. Williamson facing up and driving and smashing the rim. Clean up on aisle 5. 11 in the quarter. Wow, James from about 28 feet.
Effort by Kuz.
Flop for Zion. Lonzo Ball has perfected that with Williamson.
Does a teammate type thing. He looked at LeBron and pointed at his chest like, my fault.
Oh. Wow, Zion Williamson. 7 assists to go at 13 points for Ball. Here's James over Favors, and LeBron James with his first field goal. Played 25 minutes and has 21 points, 10 assists, and 7 rebounds so far. Backing down Josh Hart, there's that fall away off 1 foot, which seems to be good every time, even though, boy, he makes up about 12 feet. Here's James guarded by Hart. LeBron 10 of 16 shooting, 11 assists so far. James blows past Hart and jams it.
And you're going to have to send an extra defensive player, which means you open up his passing.
Nope, just a single defender. Blow by, and James has 27 points. He is tearing them up on the low block right now. 12 assists and 9 rebounds. No Anthony Davis tonight. Holiday in the paint. Finds Williamson, who soars to the rim. His NBA career. Here's James backing down Holiday. Oh, LeBron hurt his feelings that time. The night for James. Holiday to a cutting Williamson, and Zion goes up strong, finishes, and he'll go to the line. Porter, and he's guarding Zion Williamson. Gonna let him have that jumper all day.
Zion will take it and gets the bounce. 12 of 16 from the floor. 13 triple-doubles now for LeBron James, tying Luka Doncic for the NBA lead. And going up against Williamson, fires, hits a three over Zion, who can only smile.
Lillard closing out on Trae Young, deep three. CJ positions himself perfectly for the board. Damian into the lane, muscles to the glass and laid it in and playing through the contact from Herter. Herter's three is in and out. Bazemore ahead to CJ. He's got a step on the big man. Herter closing fast. Dame trailing for three. Damian Lillard cranks it in transition. The Blazers off to the 7-point lead. He's a starter and a guy that could come reliably off the bench for Atlanta for 5 years. Chasing Young off the screen, who drops it low. And
Dame just put on, it was a performance from start to finish.
Trae Young sweeps it right to left, hesitates with that left hand, and then sends in a floater. Jabari Parker claims this rebound. Trae Young catch and shoot. He's just full of energy.
Yeah, he is.
Built to spring.
Plays one way, hard.
Trae Young getting into that little in-between gear to lay it up and in. And then the second of a back-to-back against the defending world champion Toronto Raptors here on Wednesday. Young the other way, trying to shake free. High runner, off glass is good. Dame sees two, goes right at Lynn, and laid it in with the left hand. Score tied at 52. 4 minutes gone by in third quarter. Dame way outside. Yeah! Trae Young off that screen, again gets in deep and just flicked it with the underhand motion to the glass. 5 of 8. He's hit 2 threes. Chasing Young going under the screen, catches it. Young on the exchange from Jones.
Same thing. It's looking like that fourth quarter at the Clippers.
Young trying to answer, does. 33, but that three there gives Atlanta a lead of 2. 8 lead changes in this ballgame. Outside, Damian the three up and in. Well, you know that's always a factor. Blazers have led by as many as 8. Atlanta's largest lead has been 5. Dame turns
There
the
he
corner
goes.
to the glass, laid it up and in.
Here he goes.
Herter defended by C.J. McCollum. 5 to shoot for Trae Young. In he comes. Floats it up and in.
Yeah, he flipped it up before Hassan could get to it.
And Atlanta takes a lead of 3. Dame into the lane. Works his way in on Jones. Sheer force of will.
But he just fights through it.
Got 28. Blazers within 1. Trae Young way downtown. Bembry defending the ball. 10 to shoot. Lillard outside with 8 to shoot. Long way from home with 6.
There you go.
Drives it. Sidesteps into the lane. Cuts to the window and laid it in. And the Blazers lead by 2 as Damian Lillard driving it through the lane.